white history. Say how they condemn us throughout slavery. They say we were black and very ugly. I lie them a telling of them history. Cause black is beautiful, the whole of them agree. They come out of the mountains and mix up with seed. Here we go, my friends, in the black and white history. Yeah, it's black, black, black. It's white, white, white. But let me tell the story. Yes, it's black, black. It's white, white. But let me tell the story. May I will tell you a little truth about the black histories. The people who can hear and those who can see. We're the first to come up with anatomy. To analyze the truth about the way body. We're the first to come up with biology. To analyze the lies in the society. We're the first to come up with Egyptology. To construct the pyramids that you see. We're the first to come up with psychology. To analyze the minds in the vicinity. We're the first to come up with musicology. To put the rhythm on your soul and make it rock steady. Correction, my friends, with the black and white history. Yeah, it's black, black, black. It's white, white, white. But let me tell the story. Yes, it's black, black, black. It's white, white, white. But let me tell the story. Black and white story in my mind. Oh yeah. Say we have to analyze it. Black and white story in my mind. In my mind. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Black and white story in my mind. Oh yeah. Say we have to analyze it. May I tell you a little something about white history. Say how they condemn us throughout slavery. They say we were black and very ugly. I lie them, I tell enough of them history. Cause black is beautiful, the whole of them agree. They come out of the mountains and mix up the sea. Here we go, my friends, in the black and white history. Yeah, it's black, black, black. It's white, white, white. But let me tell the story. Yes, it's black, black, black. It's white, white. But let me tell the story. May I go tell you a little truth about the black history. It's the people who can hear and those who can see. We're the first to come up with anatomy. To analyze the truth about the way body. We're the first to come up with biology. To analyze the life in our society. We're the first to come up with Egyptology. To construct the pyramids that you see. We're the first to come up with psychology. To analyze the minds in the vicinity. We're the first to come up with musicology. To put the rhythm on your soul and make it rock steady. Correction, my friends, in the black and white history. Yeah, it's black, black, black. It's white, white, white. But let me tell the story. Yes, it's black, black, black. It's white, white, white. But let me tell the story. Black and white story in our mind.
All right. Yes, crowd of people. Yes, crowd of people. Yes, crowd of people. What's up? It's King Simon Productions. King Simon Presents. And the Empress Aisha Moore is going to be coming up momentarily as we interview. And she will be doing most of the interview tonight, of course, because I got some work I'm doing in and out. But Kim GoodLook Seabrook is on tonight. So this is going to be something interesting because she got some sea moss, products that will help the body and help the skin. But let me shout out a few of the sponsors real quick and real fast. Just want to let everybody know that on February, in Black History Month, that's right, we're going to have a Dr. and Attorney Malik Zulu Shabazz will be in the building right here. King Simon Presents. So look out for that. We're going to speak about the book of Khalid. Yeah, this book is fire. I'm reading the book and man, only reason so fire to me because, hey, guess what? I was there. That's why it's so much fire for me. And I was in the midst of a lot of that inside the book, especially being in the Nation of Islam at that time. Also, don't forget to get my book, Numerovation for Mental Stability on Amazon. Also, my other book, Numbers Are Simple, People Are Complicated, on Amazon. No Promotion is Bad Promotion on Amazon. And Numbers Are Simple, Our Children's Health is Important on Amazon. Also, make sure you support Womillion Adornments. Make sure you DM her at Womillion_adornments. And of course, you get my new book on Amazon. The soft covers are available on Amazon, and the hard covers, you got to go through KingSimonProductions.wordpress.com. Also, that's the team, the dream team. That's us, of course. And don't forget, taking Lloyd Strayhorn's class is very important. Lloyd Strayhorn's class is a very powerful class, so make sure you take it. And that's www.lloyd-strayhorn.com. That's www.lloyd-strayhorn.com. Enough respect to Lloyd all the time. And of course, if you want to take my Numerovation or numerology course, I'm teaching the Bath method. So I want y'all to take Lloyd's course first and then take mine, because I'm the master numerovator, and that's what we do. I numerovate you by using numbers and motivate you by the motivational principles that I learned under Les Brown while training with him for a month, and different other motivational speakers that I've worked with or listened to over the years. I really incorporate the science, the ancient science of numerology into motivation, and that's how I do what I do. All right. Also, pedalwise.com. Don't forget about pedalwise.com. They are big, and we are offering. Pedalwise is a natural gynecologist. She's also an acupuncturist. She also has products. So go to pedalwise.com. New 10% off coupon code. That's King 2021. That is my coupon code. So if you put in King 2021 at www.pedalwise.com, guess what? You get to get some of them products that she has for 10% off. Just tell them King Simon said. She ain't know how that worked. A lot of mercy. I gotta sound like I'm Jamaican again. We gotta bring the Jamaican accent back again. A lot of mercy. Yeah. Also, if you want to do a numerovation session with me, remember, the study of numbers or numerology is applied mathematics. Learn how to apply them for yourself, and they will guide you. So you got to text me your full name and date of birth to 347-496-1022. Remember, numerology is just like a GPS. You put in the right address or the right birthday and the right name. Guess what? We give you guidance and show you how to work it and show you how to work you. All right. And as usual, this is what it is. Content disclaimer. Always have a content disclaimer to watch your backside. Pay attention. All right. The content disclaimer: views, comments, and opinions expressed by guests, speakers, or authors on this YouTube channel does not or do not necessarily reflect or represent the views and opinions held by the channel's broadcasters and its sponsors. Parental guidance is important or is advised. I do that because it's important. I got sponsors that may not believe in whatever anybody else is speaking about, whatever. I want to make sure I respect them. And you got to put up that disclaimer on your channel. Sometimes you got to learn. You could Google all this stuff up about disclaimer and put it on your channel if you do have a YouTube channel. And of course, on the bottom, you see the scroll on the bottom right now. You can actually share. Make sure you share. You please share, like, of course, subscribe to King Simon Presents, and share the video. Share the video, because the people that come on here are very good at what they do. They're about the knowledge. They're about the wisdom. They're about what they do, and it's very important that we support them. So, of course, without any further ado, we're going to bring up our sister. Aisha Moore is in the background waiting in the wings. So I'm going to make sure, because like I said, I got some stuff I'm going on in the background. People, I'm here in Florida doing what I got to do and having a good time right now. But tonight's show, we have the one, the only Kim GoodLook Seabrook. Man, she rhyming too. Smacked off CMOS. So without any further ado, let's bring on Aisha Moore first. Let's make sure she's in the building. Give her a well-deserved round of applause. Let's see. Aisha, what's up, girl? How you doing?
How are you, Brother King?
How you doing?
Doing good. Doing good.
That's good. Just making sure you're all right.
Yeah.
There's a lot of applause there. You know me. Gotta keep the applause good. You all right, though? Everything is all right with you?
Yes, it is. It's been a little bit hectic working on new projects. So it's just a little bit going on, but it's all good. It's all good. It's all love.
That's all I'm talking about. Let me make sure your promotion is up and swinging so people know how to get in contact with you. There it is. Let me see. Let's see. I put it screaming and streaming on it below. So if you want to contact our sister for any spiritual upliftment, self-esteem consultation, or someone to speak to, contact Empress Aisha Moore. That's right, Empress Aisha Moore at Gmail. And for the love gifts, the Cash App, make sure you show that love. And that's $ Empress Amour, PayPal, Aisha McBride at Gmail. And of course, now you ready to bring on our sister, please? You ready to bring on our
sister Kim Seabrook? Yes.
Okay,
now,
you got it. Go ahead. You got your bio. Make sure, right? Yeah, break it down.
There we go. I'm gonna just give you a short breakdown because I know Sister Seabrook is gonna give you a whole lot more, and I really want her to tell her story. So here we go, my family. So she's a part of Creative Soul Solutions. She's a radio personality. I'm reading off my phone, so bear with me. I'm walking because she does a whole lot. She's bad. She's a bad one. She's a real one. She worked at Plantation. She's a radio personality. She's an activist. I'm just going to leave it at that. She's a former co-host of I really cannot pronounce his name, but it's called Skinny Carvis Show, and that's something she's going to have to go more into. But let's bring her on so that if she's here, she's in the house with us, Brother King Simon. Oh, and we kept King Simon.
Yeah,
and we
she's in the background.
Say it again.
She's in the background. She's ready for you whenever you're ready to bring on.
What I'm most impressed by her is during this whole pandemic, she came out with a product, the sea moss. And where's it at? You got my SmackDown sea moss? I need my sea moss. I got my sea moss. It's good. It's at a good price. My daughter was having an issue with her knees. I was also having a few issues, and her deliverance was on point. She was quick. It was simple. It was no problem. It was delivered right to the door. It was no problem. All right. Here we go. Let's bring her on, please. Let's bring
on. Hey.
Hello, Mr. King Simon.
How you doing? How y'all doing? Y'all gonna see me briefly. Here I am. I'm briefly.
I know you being celebrated right now. That's okay.
I'm brief like Fruit of the Looms, girl. I'm brief. Yeah, so y'all do what y'all do. We're gonna have some fun. Thank you very much for coming on, Kim, and of course,
thank you for having
me. Pleasure. Go ahead, listen. Go ahead, do y'all thing.
I'm waiting to get my seat. There we go. Oh.
Yes. Let me see the jar. Let me see how much you've been taking. That's what I want to see.
Hold on.
Okay. That's what I like to see. I want to see results. Yes.
Thank you. Let me put it back in the refrigerator. Keep it good.
Yeah.
Mr. Kim, you know what? Just recently, I just watched one of your spoken words, and it was about women. Let me see where it was about women. It was something like 5 years ago, but it was
women's identity.
The first time I heard that poem.
Oh, for real?
Yes, and I'm telling you, it was as if you just wrote it today.
Oh, thank you.
It felt so good to hear it, and it's like I was so impressed with that one, and I was already impressed with you, but when I heard that, and with our sister friend Jocelyn, and she put me onto it, and I was like, oh my gosh. I already thought she was like the bomb before, but now I'm you off the planet, you off the chart.
Thank you. I'm loving your head wrap.
Oh, thank you.
It is blinging and shining. Yes.
Make sure I gotta represent. We gotta do what we do.
Yes.
So
beautiful.
Yeah, it was because of your energy. I had to pick it up. I was like,
thanks.
Kim, could you just do me a quick one, do us all a quick one, and just let us know how the sea moss just came about, because that's something new for you. I mean,
well, I was taking sea moss and bladderwrack for quite some time, and I noticed that the issue was people weren't being informed on how to take care of yourself and build immunity. The only thing people want to tell you is wash your hands and put a mask on and keep away from people. When in reality, I think that keeping away from people makes you more sick, depending on who they are. You know what I mean? So, because energy is something big, but I think that mentally is just messing people up instead of being informed on how to take care of yourself so you can prevent these things from happening to you. And not saying that you may not get affected, you may get sick a little bit. But if you're building your immune system up, you'll be able to fight it within 3 days. You're not going to be hospitalized and you're not going to be sick or anything like that. So with me taking it, it helped me tremendously. I was constantly moving around, performing. I mean, from Brooklyn to Queens to Long Island, back and forth. And I mean, trains, buses. So constantly moving. And it provided me the energy I needed. It also provided me with the help that I needed. And I was having some issues with my veins as well and didn't even know it because the CMOS kept me going and going and going. But if I didn't take it, then I know that my situation would have been worse. So that's what it basically all boiled down to. Me and my partners were talking and it was like, no, we need to bring the CMOS out and that's what you need to do. And that's how it happened.
Was it because of the pandemic that sparked it or what?
Oh, definitely because of the pandemic. But again, I was already taking it. So I just knew that other people needed to take it as well.
You do good. It was good. It's good. It's not even grainy. I don't taste a lot of sea flavor. It's really good.
Yes, it's very important. I when people tell me that, oh, well, I got some, but it tastes like the ocean. It should not taste like the ocean. It definitely should not taste like the ocean. You have to be careful with who you're buying your products from. You have to see how they eat, how they take care of themselves, because you cannot be eating a big old pork chop and ham hocks and greens and talking about, yeah, I'm taking CMOS, or drinking alcohol every day and talking about, I want to sell you CMOS, because those things definitely counteract with each other and they don't work.
How many different CMOS do you have right now? How many different?
So I have moringa, soursop, the burdock and bladderwrack combo, hibiscus, elderberry, and the maca root. Yep, those are my babies right there. And the top one is a mixture of like hibiscus, the burdock and bladderwrack combo, and the soursop.
And mine is the CMOS.
You have the moringa.
Moringa CMOS, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So initially I started doing my body butters first. I used to make my own body butters on my own and things like that. And I was going to come out with that product first. But because of the pandemic hit, I came out with the CMOS, which actually was a great idea because I learned so much more about the herbs that I incorporated that into my body butters. So you can get a hibiscus CMOS body butter. You can get a moringa CMOS body butter. Yeah.
No, could you let us all know a little more what you do? Because right now I know the CMOS and the body butter, the health is important, but I'm telling you.
Yeah, I see you. You must have been reading off of my Facebook on what I've done.
Yeah, your spoken word.
So my history goes back quite far. So when I say I worked at the plantation, I mean like working for somebody else. That's what I meant.
And I know,
you know what I mean? I was picking cotton from 9 to 5 or maybe 9 to 9 or 10 to 12 or whatever. So that's what the plantation was. And I got fired from that last plantation job and I never went back. So poetry is really my first love and passion. And that's what I gave up to. I gave up working for anybody else. I gave up a roof over my head. I gave up stability, financial stability, to do all of that because poetry is what saved my life. And in return, I was helping saving others. And then when the pandemic hit, poetry, the shows weren't really going on. I'm not a big computer. I mean, I deal with the computer because of business wise, but I prefer personal interaction. So that was another reason why the CMOS came out, because then I was still able to help people in just a different format.
That's what you do. You always find a way to help us.
Mm-hmm.
That's what makes you your story so profound. That if one door closes, you find another way.
Yes.
And then you master that way. It's like,
oh, thank you.
You come in.
Thank you.
That's why the world needs to know, that's why we got to just share our heroes out here.
Mm-hmm.
What you're doing is a form of being a hero out here.
Right.
You find a way to help us and to heal us, no matter what you go through, you
Mm-hmm.
find a way to turn that into a sword or a shield, whatever.
I mean, you have to, I mean, I'm 44 years old. I'm from the Bronx, and that's all I've ever known was to make something good out of nothing or turn something bad into something great. And that's just how I've always been my entire life. And I just don't know any other way to live.
What do you see coming next?
Oh gosh, that's a good question. I know you had mentioned the skinny, it was Skinny Kravitz. So, like Lenny Kravitz, but his name, yeah. He's a DJ, so his name is Skinny because he was skinny, so he named himself Skinny Kravitz. So that's, but so I'm doing radio, I'm doing TV, I'm doing magazine. It's not even so much about the limelight for me. It really is just the most important part is to keep us healthy, to keep myself healthy, to keep myself happy, and the limelight is just something extra that I can help still provide platforms for other people because I have a community segment I do on the radio show. So I bring people on, talk about their stories or their businesses. Sometimes I do a raffle and let somebody just join in, if they want some radio shine. And that is such a good feeling because people are like, oh God, I'm on the radio. Yay. So, so to be able to do that is just, whatever is in store for me is just going to be able to help myself and others.
That's beautiful. Peace. I see you there. You coming on?
Yes, greetings.
Yes, so king in the house.
I'm chilling. I'm loving that you say you do radio because I was also a radio host in New York for many years on LIB, BLS, WWRL. I used to work on those stations in my day. And one thing about radio, we used to say we always used to say we got a face for radio, but you got a face for radio and television. So that's a good.
Thank you.
And my judges or my guides in the past, judges is just an Ethiopian word that means accountable teachers and guides. I don't use the word mentor because I know where it comes from. Mm-hmm. But my judges was Frankie Crocker. My judges was David Levy. Me and him are good friends. My judges are those great ones that are still, some of them still on, and some of the young guys that came up under me, like DJ Nori and all of them, they still, they came up under me. But what's so interesting, who were some of your favorite personalities before you got into radio and jumped into radio? What was your personalities?
Oh gosh, my favorite personalities. We're talking about Ralph McDaniels.
Oh yeah, that's my boy. That's my boy. Ralph is my boy.
Video Music Box, yes. Dr. Gray and that Lover.
Yes.
Angie Martinez,
Yes.
Her.
That's right.
Those are definitely some major influences in my life.
Wow, that's good. I've worked with Ralph. Ralph has put me on stage as a reggae artist when I was a reggae artist back in the day.
Okay.
Shaggy and all of us. Shaggy and I went to high school, so we was doing all that kind of crazy.
Wow.
So, but what's so interesting, when you say Angie, because Angie and I worked on a stage, and Angie and I worked on a reggae / hip hop stage years ago, and Angie has held such a great force in that, and I know you being in radio and also doing the CMOS thing, that's very important because that also gives you a little edge into promoting what you do or advertising what you do. Because I wrote a book called No Promotion is Bad Promotion.
Right.
Just spell my name right.
Yeah.
and would you believe that quote came from Frankie Crocker years ago? And I said,
wow.
And I took it. Being that you are in that genre and also developing health products, how was it did you ever get to meet one of our greats like Dr. Sabi, who always promoted?
No, I wish.
Right. Did you have
pay attention to his information? His information is very vital. He was very vital, still is, obviously.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's funny because another person was selling sea moss and they wanted to incorporate alcohol with their sea moss and sell sea moss shots. I'm like, and I told her respectfully, like, I genuinely care for the person. I was explaining to her that that's just not what you're supposed to do. Like, we're in a business to help people, not destroy them. Like,
that's crazy.
Well, I cater to everybody. It's not about cater. You could sell a bag of poop. Doesn't mean it's the right thing to do. You know what I mean? So
that's right. That's right. Well, I just want to make sure we remind of that. If you want to contact this beautiful sister, Kim Seabrook, please, Kim GoodLook Seabrook, please give her a call at 908-532-4338. That's 908-532-4338. And don't forget, her website is www.smackedoffseamoss.com. PayPal, make sure you use GoodLook Seabrook at Gmail. And her social media is GoodLook Seabrook, Facebook, Instagram, and of course Twitter at Kim GoodLook. And the Cash App is all about that $, baby. Spread love, $, GoodLook Seabrook, and show her some love. Don't play with that, family, because that's what it's all about, the health and healing, you know? And I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you, what you're doing. I'm proud of many others that do it. Now, with sea moss, I know she was talking about different sea moss. Which one do you use? You use the purple one or the lighter one? Which one do you use? Because there's a lot.
To be honest with you, I use all of them. And then whatever I have extra. So, you know, because I make by the batches. So, but the moringa is a great one. The burdock and bladderwrack, I always try to keep in my refrigerator for myself. Those two I definitely try to keep for myself and the family, because everybody in the household takes it too. So
wow.
Yeah.
And
even my son, he's 21 and he's like, where's the sea moss? Or if you feel a little congestion, make me some ginger shots, Mom. Like, you got no shots? Okay, that feels good. That feels good.
Your mother, how many children do you have?
One.
Okay. Hey, look, I got 9 children, so I ain't saying a word.
You ain't birthing him. I got one, and he's 21, and that's good. I ain't shooting out 9. I'm sorry.
No, well, hey, I didn't have to do it. You're right. So,
right.
that's my part Cuban and Jamaican side. So
I know all about it.
Yeah. Go ahead, Aisha. You got anything? Please, Empress. Go ahead. I'm just chilling. Well, you're on mute. Go ahead, Empress. You're on mute. Empress?
We try to get there. We go. Forgive me.
Yes, go ahead.
Kim, I'm so hooked on your poetry. I know that that's, you know, I don't know if that's something that's just something that you put to the side for now. I don't know, but
I'm always a poet. I'm just not performing live or anything like that. But that's my first love. I would never put it to the side. It's always there. So yeah. And I'm always like, I may not have nothing to do this whole week. And then Monday I get a call. Oh, I need you to write for this book, or I want you to do a part for a song. So something like that, which I do have some songs, you know, do compilations with, and also have a piece in the book right now too as well. Havoc and Mayhem.
You write in you writing a part in the book, or you write?
I have there's a part where the lady is a poet, so the author asked me to write that piece.
Connected.
That's good. I'm glad. And now, spoken word. Of course, we knew when Def Jam put out theirs, and New Eurekan, they do it all the time. I remember going to New Eurekan all the time and doing I used to support my son and doing shows. What made you get into the spoken word artistry? Because it is an art, and you're supposed to take it as such, as an art, because the world is full of words and all that. What made you get in, and who was some of your inspiration into that spoken word artistry?
So here it goes. So I've been writing all my life. Hip hop is really my inspiration. I don't have another poet I was inspired by. I used to rewrite songs and turn them into my own. That's what I started doing. But what actually happened was, when I was upstate New York, a gentleman was putting an event together and said, I want you to write some poetry. And I wrote a poem about an abusive relationship that I was in, and I said it on stage, and it discussed the abusive relationship. It discussed abortion. It discussed quite a few things that many women don't speak about or are afraid to talk about. And when I got on that stage, I was nervous. Knees was knocking, you know. But I did it. I expressed it. And it was like, that's why I say poetry is my therapy. And it also helped other women and men at the same time. Because I don't just write for myself. I definitely write for the men in the world, too.
Of course.
So,
yeah. Now, I've always been intrigued about it because I used to be one of the booking agents for SOBs.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I did a lot.
Okay.
You know me well. So I've met Gil Scott Heron,
the
original poet, and I met and we used to book him, and we used to book Last Poets, the Last Poets.
Oh, yes, the Last Poets system. Though I've met them, actually performed with one of them on stage. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oladun is still alive.
Yes, him. That's true.
And he does his he used to do a regular thing at his house, out of his home.
Yep, he sure did. I was actually invited to it, but I never had the chance to go.
Oh man.
Yep. He did invite me to that. Absolutely.
And you're right to talk about hip hop because, you know, growing up out of that era myself, I was into the hip hop and reggae. So growing up in that era, that was my thing, especially going into junior high school. Junior high school, Fearless, I think the Furious 4 was in my school, and Dougie Fresh.
Okay.
School, Junior. We was all in school together.
I just interviewed DJ Chill Will 2 days ago.
Yeah. See, that's you know what I'm talking about. So so that they are poets. You're absolutely right. They are poets. They are spoken, but they won't claim that all the time. They'll say rap or whatever. And did you ever have you ever decided to do write any books or do any albums for yourself?
I do have a CD. It's called Memory Lane. I do have a CD. That's available on all platforms as well. And I also have videos online on my YouTube, GoodLook Seabrook. You can see that as well. The only thing, the book, I know that I should have wrote it like 10 years ago. Yeah. But I ain't get to it. Yeah, they getting on me. They getting on me. What am I waiting for?
You need to let it out because that's a lot. I mean, because I've worked with artists on multiple platforms because, you know, SOBs is a world beat place. So I've worked with types of artists. And I always say when things like this come up, the books and all that stuff need to be put out. The audio books, all of that need to be put out now. I'm up to 4 books. We ain't playing with y'all. We need to get this stuff out because that's what you should do. And, you know, when I used to get on stage, Kim was my favorite name. Kim.
Oh, really?
Because the acronym for Kim was Keep It Moving.
Keep moving, right.
Keep it moving. Everybody, you know, hey, keep it moving, Kim.
Right. Right.
So, hey, that's what every time I meet a young lady named Kim or a lady named Kim, I say, keep it moving, girl.
That's exactly what I do. Keep it moving. Yeah. Now, my friend gets on me all the time, not in a bad way. She just laughs at me because I'm performing. All right, send my love. All right, take a picture. All right, bye. See you later. Gotta go.
Keep it moving. Is it short for Kimberly or short for something?
It's Kimberly, yes.
Yeah, well, Kimberly, you always remember, Kimberly was that island right off of South Africa, the diamond mines. I had all the diamond mines in South Africa. So you incorporate that into your diamond hood because you got that diamond mine. Yeah, just Google it up.
Absolutely. Right off
of South Africa is a diamond mine called Kimberly. And that's good. I always tell Kimberly, if anybody named Kimberly, they need to remind them that name is there for a reason and it represents the reflection of the diamond. Because
yes.
Diamond is forever. Diamonds are forever. Remember that song? Yeah, add it in there. Kimberly is forever. That's how you can.
Right.
I'm just throwing some ideas out there for you, kids.
I'm on it. All right.
You know what I'm saying? But
that might be the name of the book. Sure.
That's what I was thinking.
Look.
I was thinking that. That's big. What is your birthday, Kim?
November 23rd, 1976.
Oh, you are definitely a writer. Oh, yeah, the 23. You definitely supposed to write and do everything. Y'all do so much things. Y'all just need to just make it happen one at a time. But I want to see you finish everything you do in your life because you got much more to do. You got much more to do. I'm proud of you. My son is a 23 also.
Okay.
He born January 23, but I'm a numerologist, so I break down. So it's important, and I helped him to focus, and now he's able to write, sing, dance, but he has to finish. He always have to finish what he started. And I tell people born on the 23, look, finish things in 23 days, 23 weeks, 23, whatever. Just make sure you complete the job and don't be all over the place, you know. So I'm proud of you. I
definitely had that problem years ago. I'm much better now. Yeah. Except for the book. All right.
Yeah. That's another. Hey, look, it's about leaving that legacy. You know, you're supposed to leave a legacy. That's what you're supposed to do. Make it happen. Any other questions, Empress? I know you got some questions, Empress.
When you just said that you stay focused, like right now, when you all used to be all over the place, what got you into your focus zone?
Oh man, meditation. That right there. Just slowing things down. And just learning to handle your business. So many things have taken me off track. You know what I mean? Life in general, you know?
Yes.
So it's just a matter of learning and growing. It's all about growth, and it's all about learning. That's what makes you realize, like, you know, especially my son, that's helped a lot. Making sure that he's happy, you know?
Yes. You know what, Kim, to get, to just dive into an idea that you have. Like you come up with an idea, you're feeling it, and you just dive in. Mm-hmm. Like, how do you just dive in when most people have such a hard time trying to dive?
I don't know if it has anything to do with just the way that I was born. I've always been like that, a risk taker. Mm-hmm. And people just really never understood how exactly. Some people really get jealous of the fact that I'm not scared to take chances and do stuff, you know. I've been talked about by my own blood, and like, she doing this wrong. And then 2 years later, you want to do the same thing, you know. But I don't know. It's just the spirit in me, you know, is there, and it's lit, and I'm excited and thankful for the energy that I have to be able to say, you know what, I'm not going to go back to work for anybody no more, and I'm going to have to struggle and face it and deal with it, and it'll be all right. It's a matter of believing in yourself too, you know. I know that I'm always capable of doing whatever my mindset is on. So
that's powerful. That's beautiful.
Mm-hmm. It's not easy, but it you know,
it's not easy.
Nothing great comes easy. And that's the thing that people have to realize, that you have to sacrifice. You have to give up your comfortness in order to be great, in order to do the things that you want to do.
That's right. That's right. I remember getting fired from a $60,000 a year radio job. And because, you know, radio changes format real quick. You know how they do on terrestrial radio. And I looked at myself, a tear shed in the mirror, and I said, you know what? Radio didn't make me. I made
the radio.
And I never went back. After 2005, I never looked back at working for nobody again. That's it. That's how you got it.
I sold 35 cars in my department, and they fired me and said it was my numbers.
What?
Impossible, right? You could have just told me something. I don't like you, Kim. I'd rather you just say, Kim, you too bold, you too, you know, you too dark, you too whatever. Like,
yeah.
You ain't white enough. Look.
Yeah. Impossible. How the 35 cars?
You just said that. I sold 35 cars, and I sold more than the other two people in my department combined. And how dare you tell me that is one of them? But it was the best thing that ever happened. It's what I needed to pursue my career. So
exactly
what I needed to happen.
And you, what you said, what Aisha had just asked about diving in, that's a number 5 trait. That's a 23 trait, diving in. Diving in, that's the freedom to, because they believe in freedom so much, they feel they're free to do anything, but freedom ain't always free, and they find out,
Yes, you got it. Yes, that is the truth.
What? And that's why, you know, I'm proud of what you've been doing. I'm proud of what Aisha is doing also. And it's important that you sisters get it out there, man. And hopefully brothers will help support and balance it out with y'all, because it's the time. It's the time that we're in. And this is a good time for y'all to really create And creators like yourselves and you, especially in what you're doing with the SEMA, there's no limits to what you can move forward in, as you can see now. As you've left corporate America, there's no limits, and there's never been any limits, to tell you the truth, other than the ones we put on ourselves. Always.
Absolutely.
You know, and you know, I want to see more. I want to hear about more. I want to see that book. I'm an avid reader.
Definitely see and hear more. That's for sure.
We're gonna definitely hang out. We gotta. I know you still live in New York?
I'm in the BX. Yep.
In the BX. I used to live on what you call it? I used to live on Townsend back in the day. Townsend, Jerome. I used to do parties at Parkside Plaza.
Oh, are you definitely bringing it back?
Parkside Plaza and the Arc. I performed at the Arc.
Wow.
Not the Arc. I mean, Act 3. Act 3.
Okay.
Act 3 in the Bronx. Yeah, that's a reggae club. That was a reggae club back in the day. So is anything now? Are there any have they reopened anything in New York? Because I haven't been in New York since September of last year.
New York is shut down. I have a jump rope class that I attend downtown near 42nd Street, and nothing is open. You can't go in to even eat and sit down. So many stores are closed. You don't have no traffic out there, and we're talking about 42nd Street, Times Square. It's shut down, like New York City.
Wow! And you know,
I had to drive to Yonkers last weekend with the girls that I went to the class with, just so we could sit down and eat and hang out for a while.
You know, what's the name is doing? You remember Ray DeJean?
Yeah. Actually, I performed on the set with him. Yeah.
Okay, I was gonna ask because I was saying, that's my boy, Ray. I'm gonna get him on here. I'm gonna interview him. And, but yeah, you should, because he has that. He has the drive-in comedy that you can drive.
Yeah, well, I used to perform for Talent the comedian.
That's my boy. I know Talent.
So I opened up. That's actually how I started, was opening up for comedians first. That was like how my poetry jumped off comedy shows. And then it just led to doing more events. And like, I wasn't big on the New Yorican thing. It's just like, I like making an impact. I'm like making a difference. So wherever I'm at, it's just like, all right, I don't want just the snaps, you know, like I really want to make a difference. So I've done like Battered Women's Shelter, Creative Soul Solutions. I know you mentioned that, Aisha. That's actually my company that I opened to have poetry workshops at different schools. Good. So I finally got it, right? After I sacrificed everything. I mean, I was homeless for 2 years, all this stuff, you know, working on, that was like my main goal, get it in school. Then COVID happened. So I got it though. I did do it. I made an influence on the girls. They were actually they were incarcerated actually, and then still going to school. It was a weird situation for them. So it was like foster kids, but still they had criminal records. So, but I did it. I did make the goal.
Right. And I'm glad that you're doing those classes, because a lot of people need it because they're going through mental health and all that kind of stuff right now. A lot of mental. That's why I even wrote my book, Numerovation for Mental Stability, because people need to understand that this thing is real. People I've known have taken their life. All of that has been going on. So what you do, what Aisha is doing, what I do is very important. And I don't look for numbers, so to speak, but it's how much I love to do something. It's not how much numbers it is. It's really how much I love, because things will come back to you. That's good karma. And
just like you said, the money. Yeah, I mean, all of that is great. But to be honest with you, my friend, she was going through financial troubles, and I was like, she was getting CMOS for her mother every month. And I'm like, I haven't heard from her. I had to check on her. Are you all right? She was like, yeah, I'm struggling. I said, well, how's your mom? And she was like, she misses her CMOS, but I just can't afford it. I was like, girl, just tell me. Like, we've been friends since high school. All you gotta do is tell me. I'm gonna go take care of mom. No. And then today I seen a post where another girl, she kept saying she was tired of feeling sick. She had gotten Lyme disease or something from her apartment, whatever. And I reached out to her. I'm like, do you want to try this CMOS? You want me to see if I can send it to you? Don't worry about, paying or anything like that. I'll cover it. So, it's the bigger purpose that I'm in this for. And it's not just for the money. So
Exactly, and that's what it's. But let me just make sure we shout out your business before we get off, because I don't want nobody to think that we ain't shouting out our sister's business here. Keep this money popping here for the sister, regardless of what. Hold on, you know how we do.
I know.
All right, now hold on. It's gonna be in front of your face just a little bit. Hold on. To contact our beautiful sister, matter of fact, I'll throw you in the front. I don't need to be in the front. To contact our beautiful sister, please, is 908-532, and that's 4338. See, she knew how to say it. She said it. we radio personalities. We know how to do that. Got smacked off CMOS. I like how that sounds. Smacked off CMOS.com. The PayPal is GoodLook Seabrook. That's right. And at her Gmail, GoodLook Seabrook at her Gmail. And remember, her social media is GoodLook Seabrook. Facebook, IG, Twitter is King Goodlook at King Goodlook. And of course, Cash App, that $ GoodLook Seabrook. That name, man, GoodLook Seabrook. How did you come about with that name? Where?
I used to host in Atlanta, and just like even when I was doing the poetry for another magazine, online magazine company I was working for, my friend he just named me GoodLook Seabrook. Okay. And it just stuck with. He's actually a producer. He does a lot of stuff for like Showbiz, AG, the DITC family.
Yes.
So he just gave me that name, and everybody in Atlanta started running with it, and I just kept it. So hopefully I don't have to pay him later or something.
Hey, as long as you trademarked it. You trademarked it?
Yeah.
Hey, don't play with that. They will do it. I remember Shaggy telling us the story about people try to sell his name back to him for $50,000. Yeah. They try to sell the website back to him for $50,000.
Wow.
And thus, that's why y'all see Shaggy online. He did not. He ain't go for it. Shaggy.com. He just put Shaggy online, and that's what happened. So domains are another form of real estate. You could be making a lot of money on that domain.
Right. I know.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Go ahead, Empress. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Empress. Go ahead.
You're so humble with everything. You're so humble, and you've done so much. You're helping the children. You're speaking up for the brothers. Can you just talk a little more about the brothers and how you've been, just showing your support towards them?
Yeah, well, I mean, I have a 21-year-old Black son that I'm raising, and I say raising because a lot of times we tend to, and I say we as Black and brown, we tend to be like, all right, you're an adult, 21, 18 or 18, 21, you got to go, or you got, so I'm still helping raising my son into a man. And I know what these streets are like. He has been pulled over numerous amount of times for no reason. I have brothers, I have nephews, and I have, brothers in the street and from the community who just need uplifting. Women always have something. Women always have a Women's Day. You know what I mean? Just like today, I went to jump rope. Not that the guys that can't come, but the majority, it was all women. You know what I mean? So it's like women get that togetherness, and we go out and have a spa day and go and chill and have, you know what I mean, and relax. And guys, they don't do that. So if I could offer some kind of peace and comfort, whether it's through my poetry or just positive words throughout the day, then that's very, very important,
And you're so humble with it. It's just like,
it's the only way to be. There's no need to be.
I know.
So crazy because I've been trying to find, and maybe my brother in the background could hear me. So I've been trying to find, I interviewed Sweet Tea recently. Thank God, that was a blessing. But trying to find some women in the industry that I have been influenced by growing up, you know what I mean? So whether it's a female DJ, like Spinderella would have been dope. Just different artists, like I said, Roxanne Shante, who else? MC Light, things from that era or anything like that, to interview a female. And it's been hard getting the females. I've got so many dope men on my resume. That's great. I'm trying to empower the females, and it's hard to get that. And I get inboxes from young girls that are like, oh my God, you're so nice. I didn't think that you were going to talk to me. And I was like, why wouldn't I? I don't get it. Like, I just don't understand what's the point. Like, you can interact with people. You know what I mean? If you feel that the energy is off, then you cut it off. But it doesn't mean that you can't interact and be humble and be nice and kind to other people. Like, so I don't know.
Why do you think that females is harder to connect with?
I don't know. I wish I did. Maybe the music industry just made them that way. Seriously. That's the only thing that I can think of is made them that way. I don't know. Would you mind doing one of your poetries for us? I don't mind. Anyone you love to do. Okay. I got put on blast by herself. Come on, take me off. Oh, no, I don't mind. So what you want? You want something for the women? You want something for the men? I want something for the men.
Yeah. Do it for both. Do it for the couples. Do it for the couples.
No cussing?
No, he said do it for both.
Oh, okay. The couples.
Oh, no, I don't have couple stuff.
What?
Oh. Brothers. And if you feel like it's doing something for the sisters, that'd be beautiful too.
All right, yeah, it's up to you. I'll do both. That's fine. So we'll start off with the men, okay? And this one is called Got Damn. That's G-O-T. Remember that? Okay, damn. I'm stressed. This world just seems to be a goddamn mess. Running $1,200, I make $10 an hour. Disconnection notice, I'm about to be without power. No heat in the house because I live in the slums. Digging in my pocket, I keep coming up with crumbs. Baby mama's taking me to court, but she gets Section 8. But if I can't afford to pay, I'll be an inmate with a roommate locked up somewhere upstate. I'm just trying to increase my compensation, trying to build a foundation, trying to work on my creation, because I'm tired of picking cotton on this goddamn plantation. Not being seen as a human, but more of an expectation. Not realizing the minority man has his limitations. I could take but so much crap from you. I bite my tongue, do as you say, and not one time can you pat me on the back and say you did a great job today. Then I'm come home to nothing but complaints. She wants to debate when all I want is a goddamn plate. Did you ask me about my day and how I'm doing? Did you know I got pulled over by the cops because I'm black while moving? Because apparently I'm a threat is what I was told. The reality is I'm a king that was robbed of his riches and golds. Now I can't even walk down the street with a hoodie on my head to protect me from the cold. Scared I'm going to get gunned down because some folks are just too damn bold. Bold enough to take my life. Take me away from my kids and my goddamn wife. I don't have the same opportunities as Bob. They don't consider me or my skin good enough for promotions at my job. I'm just trying to feed my family, so sometimes I may have to come up with another hustle. Whether it's selling CDs or selling some Lucy's. I'm a man, so I got to put in that extra muscle. Doesn't mean that I don't want to live? Heck no. But what I'm asking is to be left alone. Left alone to survive, to strive, to stay alive with some goddamn dignity and some goddamn pride. That's goddamn.
We know we got to do it for the sisters now. We got it.
Right.
I need the balance. We need the balance here. I need the balance.
Wait. How'd you feel about that one?
That was powerful. Are you serious? I love it. I wish I would have brought more spoken word to SOBs back in the day. I didn't get to do that back in the 90s. I should have, but I was more on reggae. But I always admired the spoken word artistry of everybody doing it, especially people that's willing to step out in front of a comedy crowd. Believe that.
Right. Right.
Comedy crowd came for comedy, not spoken word.
Yeah.
And I used to book comedians, so I already know A.G. White, Freddie Riggs, all of them I used to work with. So, it is what it is. So.
Yeah.
Rob Stapleton.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, talent, all of them, man. So they all know me. We all know each other for years, man. So I'm glad. You ready for the ladies?
Yes, sir.
Yes, give it to the ladies. And, I want to make sure everybody share this. I know this is going to be up for a while. And once again, before she goes into the ladies, we got to show her some love. Of course, we got to big up her sites and everything. www.smacked-off-CMOS. I love this. Her number is 908-532-4338. PayPal, GoodLook Seabrook at Gmail. Use that PayPal and email her too. Stop playing. Also, her social media is GoodLook Seabrook on FB and Twitter is GoodLook Kim. Good. Don't forget to add that. Spread love, people. That's dollar sign.
I love it. Energy. I love it.
Let's do it, girl. Give us that, the sisters. Give it to us for the sisters, please.
All right. So this one here is called Women's Identity. Because sometimes it's hard for a woman to know her identity. Society makes it easy to become your own worst enemy. Feeling misguided and misled about your true destiny. Following the crowd instead of doing things differently. They expect us to act reckless and unprofessionally. They want us to be mad and filled with jealousy. Acting devilishly, desperately, and unethically. To make it in this world, you must be a celebrity. With a size 2 waist, living excessively and expensively. Not to accept yourself the way you're built genetically. How dare you walk with your head high respectfully? You're not supposed to know what it is to have integrity. They want us to be selfish instead of building collectively. Because sometimes it's hard for a woman to know her identity. But the power of a woman needs to be used effectively. Knowing your inner beauty and self-worth is a necessity. I know the peer pressure could sometimes weigh heavily. Banned from being who you are, you must change cosmetically. As it physically means more than acting intelligently. Not knowing the true you, who you are authentically. Instead, you act more pathetically, offensively, with obscenity. I'm not pointing the finger, so let me say this apologetically. But what if we use our beauty to change the world, just speaking hypothetically? We are queens, let your crown shine, present yourself elegantly. We are women, we create life. Use that power with intensity. Walk with grace, speak poetically, and attract others mentally. Because there's nothing prettier than a woman who could speak intellectually. Women, stay in your position in life because it changes unexpectedly. The world is yours. Stay strong and claim your residency. Because sometimes it's hard for a woman to know her identity.
Woo! Oh, yeah. I gotta turn my hat to the military. Soak it now, my praise the Lord and pass the poetry. My sister, that was wonderful. I want to thank you. We would like to thank you for being here on our show. Remember, remember, support her. Smacked off CMOS family. Don't play. Or if you don't get smacked off by the CMOS, you're going to be smacked down by the sisters.
Basically, right. Yes.
Our sisters are martial artists nowadays and boxers.
Okay.
they're not I'm proud of you, sister.
Thank
and again,
you.
of course, I know this number is not right, but at least the social media part, this is good. I want to make sure everybody got that at least. And of course, Empress, you got last things to say to my beautiful sister, please.
No, thank you so much, Kim.
Thank you, Empress.
We are so, oh my gosh, I love you. Thank you so much.
I love you too, Queen. Thank you so much. King Simon has been great. I love the vibes here.
Oh yeah, this is, our energy. We try to keep the energy up. You know how we do.
Yes, I was a little tired from jump rope. I was like, okay, all right. Yeah, no, it was dope. Thank you so much. I really enjoyed it. And anytime you guys need me, I'm here.
You know what? I do have something to say real quick. That to the sisters, we got to connect more. We have to, And when you have a powerful sisters like Sister Kim, GoodLook, you got to reach out. If she's reaching out to you, reach out back because she's doing big things. And all she's doing is trying to heal us and help us come together.
Indeed.
Like, for real. Like, sisters, it's so easy for us to connect with our brothers for some reason. But when it comes to our sisters, it's so hard.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm thankful that I do have a huge, selection of supporters and people in the community, and they range from children to adults, men and women. So I do definitely have that. Yeah. But on the other aspect, when the business, I'm trying to reach out to certain women, they just act distant, and there's just we just need to really build. We definitely need to build.
Yeah. Yeah, I hope you start writing your children's book, because I like what Bob Marley's children are doing with his lyrics. They're turning them into children's books. You should. Why not? Why not? They hit them children, because if you teach, like they said, a motivational speaker once said, matter of fact, Les Brown, he said, if you start teaching the children, your name live on for the next 50 to 100 years.
You're in line.
Get to them babies, because they're the new ones, man. They're the new ones. They're the new Kims.
Right. Absolutely. Yes.
All right, my sister.
All right. Well, you have a safe trip wherever your next destination is, and Empress, I will see you.
Yes. Thank you. Let's give you a round of applause. Yes. Round of applause.
Yes.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
All right. Good night.
Good night. All right. That's our sister Kim. GoodLook Seabrook in the building. Lord have mercy. Oh, man. She got power, man. That voice is strong. Give her another round of applause. Woo! Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. That was a good interview, sister. We gotta shout out her website again. Let me find that up. Okay, they're scrolling on the bottom here, but her number is 908-532-4338. That's 532-4338. Don't forget her website is www.smackoffseamoss.com, and that PayPal is GoodLookSeabrook@gmail. Use that email, family, and her social media at GoodLook Seabrook at Facebook, IG, and Twitter is at Kim GoodLook. And don't forget, Cash App is all about $, GoodLook Seabrook. I'm so proud of the sister. So proud of her. Thank you very much for that interview, sister. I gotta big up Empress Aisha Moore. She came to that interview. Yeah. She brought that interview. That's right. You brought my sister, number 23. You brought a number 23 in the building. Now, in numerology, 23 is one of the best combinations of numbers to have in your birth chart, or in any aspect of your birth chart, because it represents the royal star of the lioness or the lion. It's always a promise of success and goodwill and all that, as long as they stay focused, as long as they stay compassionate, as long as they're willing to expand beyond where they are. It is what it is for them. Most, like Ray Charles was a number 23 too. He was always there. Although he had all his background bullcrap with relationships, when he got focused with his music, he took off. He flew. What's the name was a number 5 also? Einstein and Quincy Jones and Walt Disney and people like Little Richards, and those were the number 5s of the world that brought vibes to the world. Those 5. So yeah, expect big things from our sister Kim. All right, expect big things from our sister Kim. GoodLook Seabrook. I like that name. I like that name. GoodLook Seabrook, man. And then she got smacked off Seamoss. I think that's beautiful. I think Dr. Sebi, like I said, Dr. Sebi had started something called Bilingo, and he wanted to do a project for all. He wanted really all the women to take it, because he said the women are the ones that helped him build his village, the Usha village. It's named after his daughter, Ma'a Annette Thomas, and I think there was one more sister that was a part of that whole building process. And he wanted to give Bolingo, which means love, to the women to set up alkaline facilities all over the world. And he wanted to make a $200 million investment in women setting up business. Because I was on the phone when he said it to one of our sisters that already have a restaurant in Delaware. Whenever y'all go to Delaware, go to Drop Squad Kitchen. Go to Drop Squad Kitchen. That's the place to go, because Dr. Sebi did give her an assignment and said, go out there, and all the other women that's out there that's doing what Dr. Sebi had told them, especially with the CMARs. Enough respect to Kim for doing that, because that's what Dr. Sebi's dream was. He wanted to see that happen. It was called Bilingo Project. And I remember that very, very vividly because I was a good friend and I brought him in town once or twice. So, so yeah.
And her sea moss is good. Her sea moss is good. It's not grainy, it's smooth. Actually, the you know what, the moringa one that I have, I don't even taste it.
Wow.
It doesn't have like a strong taste or anything. I mix it with my juice.
Good.
Give it to my daughter. She's 11, and I give it to her. And I just give her a little bit, like a little Jello shot. Like I just put a little juice in it, just to mix it up the consistency, just to change the consistency of it.
Yeah, I might just order that and send it to my mother because she likes the sorrel, the hibiscus, because we used to call it sorrel, and mix it with that because she drinking sea moss now. I got to drink in the purple sea moss for her ligaments and her legs. She's 81 and she's already said it's feeling better, that her legs and everything is flowing well. So yeah,
mine too. I was like, sitting down a lot since this pandemic. You don't get up a lot. You're always sitting down in the house, and you find yourself sitting down more than ever. And being on class all the time and just sitting down on the computer, just sitting down a lot in her room. It's like her knees start bothering her.
Yes.
The sea moss, and we haven't been having much problem with this.
No, you won't have it. It's very good, and it's very good. So I'm glad that people are still there. Glad that people are picking it up, and look out for the big documentary that's coming out with the documentary coming out with Nick Cannon about Dr. Sebi. So that is coming out still. So big up to Nick. He's still putting that out, regardless of what's going on, and I'm loving it already. Mm-hmm. So all right, my sister, I want to thank everybody that was tuning in. Please share, like. Of course, not only did she talk about sea moss, she talked about her spoken word artistry and the things that she do. That's multi-talented. That's good. That's all about being multi-talented at the same time. So everybody got to stay focused. Again, this is a website. Everything is on here. Y'all can rewind this video and look back at it and order some stuff. I'm definitely going to order some stuff when I get settled in my next place because I'm getting ready to leave again and go traveling again. I like to stay in the heat. I ain't coming up to the cold yet. Y'all ain't getting me up there yet. Nah, never mind. I'm done with that. But all right, my sister, and let's get out. Let's big up some of these sponsors and then get on out of here real quick because I know people are here celebrating outside in the background here, so I got to make sure I got to get back out to my celebration here. Everybody celebrate because I'm getting ready to leave. I guess they want me to go. I don't know. Nah, they cooked a big dinner. Sister Ife brought some stuff. Sister Mala brought some stuff. His brother Saif and the mother, Miss Earl came. It was beautiful, and people came through and just to show me some love before I leave this week. So I love it. I'm loving it. I'm loving it out here. It's great. All right. So once again, let me big up these things before we say our prayers and out of here. Remember, if you want to do a Numerovation session with me, please text me 347-496-1022. If you live outside of the United States, please use WhatsApp. Here is our sister, pedalwise.com, natural gynecologist, but she's an acupuncturist and she got some great products on there that can serve women and men, but she's predominantly for the women. And of course, 10% off with this right now. The 10% coupon is King 2021. That's coupon code King 2021 at www.pedalwise.com. Make sure you show that sister some love. Also, content disclaimer. We got to keep the content disclaimer. The views, comments, and opinions expressed by guests, speakers, or authors on this YouTube channel do not necessarily reflect or represent the views and opinions held by this channel's broadcasters and its sponsors. Parental guidance is advised. Also, this is my Numerovation class is coming up. Make sure you hit that email up or give me a text and you can join that. Also, Lloyd Strayhorn's website. Go to Lloyd Strayhorn's website for his class. He got 2 classes right now, intermediate and beginners, Lloyd-Strayhorn.com. Also, this is the dream team right here. The dream team looking all good. Aquarius and Leo, trouble. And then, of course, this is my friend Janelle Lewis, licensed real estate salesperson and consultant. You want to get consulted about buying your first property, 347-866-1153. And if you want 1 million orgasmic empire and her experience. Make sure you DM her at Wilmillion _ adornments for her stuff and all her great earrings. And remember, you can get my books on Amazon. That's, of course, no promotion is bad promotion. Here's the other one called Numbers Are Simple, People Are Complicated. Here's the other one called Numbers Are Simple, Our Children's Health is Important. And here's the other last one called Numerovation for Mental Stability on Amazon and Kindle right now. And don't forget, February, we got this coming up. Dr. Attorney Malik Zulu Shabazz speaking about the book of Khalid. This book is fire. My goodness, I have it in the background over here. This book is fire. I got a lot of questions for Malik. Because I was there in and out of this whole thing that was going on with Khalid Muhammad. So, you ever got to meet Khalid, sister?
I never got to meet him.
Wow. You would have loved him. He was something else, man. He was fire all the way through. And he was in the Apollo, too, frequently in Apollo and getting the knowledge on the streets of Apollo and all that. So, and he used to date a friend of mine that many of us know, but I won't mention her name. Many of us know her in the acting world, but I won't mention her name, but it is what it is. All right. And that's how it is. So, all right. You ready for the prayer, sis?
Yes, I am.
All right. Let's close out with a prayer. Go ahead, my sister.
Okay, please, universal creator, know in my heart that I love you. Please protect me and this planet on which I live now. Please open my mind, my spirit, and my soul to receive only truth in your love now.
Thank you very much, my sister. And those who want to support Dr. Delbert Blair's prayers and all of his legacy, because that was actually created by Dr. Delbert Blair, please go to his official website, www.themedicenter2.com, and get his books, his ELF protectors and products and more. Thank you, Dr. Blair. Matter of fact, his transitional date is coming up on the 31st. So I'll definitely be sending some love to the ancestors and burning some ancestral money for him and those out there. Definitely going to show him some love, of course. I want to thank you very much, sister. Thank you very much for bringing such a great interview. Thank you very much. Look out for more. I'm looking out for more people that you're going to bring. Looking out for more people you can bring. And thank you all the time, my sister. You be safe out there and give the children some love for me as a hug, okay?
Give thanks. Okay, you too.
Give thanks.
Wow.
Let me get on out of here, family. I got to get on out of here myself. I got things to do. In the back here, you see my book, Dr. Khalid's book, all of them. There it is. So we're going to be having a good time. I don't know who's next, but I know in February we got Malik Zulu Shabazz, and I'm looking forward to that. Matter of fact, I think I got Yendez Nefera Atum coming up. So Yendez is supposed to be coming up on the 27th. So look out for Yendez coming up on Wednesday, the 27th. So we're going to confirm that. I want to say happy birthday today for Layla Wills. Tomorrow is Mustafa Farrakhan's birthday, the 20th. And also, of course, my aunt's birthday. Everybody, I'll be shouting out more birthdays because I got a whole bunch of family that's Aquarius. All right. So y'all be safe. Y'all stay focused. Y'all stay strong. And we are out of here, family. We'll see y'all next time. Peace.